all of the abductions seem to have the purpose of performing experiments on human beings. Some of them are to take genetic material. Some of them are to give the human being sort of electric currents that run through the exterior layers of their bodies, and there are pulses that pass through. Part of it is for education. Individuals see scenes of devastation and destruction on screens. Some are shown images, holographic images of scenes to evoke emotion from them. The ETs do not have the range of emotions that humans have, and therefore I think that they seem to be very interested in human emotions. I sometimes wonder if they're attempting to genetically breed out the negative emotions that we have, and that might be part of this hybrid experiment. That's just my guess.
A similar question, and he was saying people keep acting as if these beings are maybe 100 years or 200 years ahead of us. He says, you know, just based on the evolution of planets and how these things happen, they could be hundreds of thousands or millions of years ahead of us. So their technology is going to look like magic to us, and I wholeheartedly agree.
I did a presentation for the International Forum for New Science, 1993, with my associate professor at the University of Washington. It was on implants and implant phenomena, which I'll be speaking on in the morning. And in that presentation, we made a pretty staggering statement. And the statement was, they're about 10 or 15 years ahead of us. And everybody's like, how could you say that? I said, listen very carefully. They're about 10 or 15 years ahead of us. And now that doesn't mean that every entity out there is the same. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the ones that we're looking at look like they're about 15 years ahead. And what's really weird is the very same things that everybody said, the abductees are all crazy, they're all lying, they're all making this stuff up. People floating out of walls and things like that. People floating, it's impossible. You can go on the internet now and learn how to float things yourself. There are people there, scientists and others, got bowling balls and stuff floating on their desk. Now why is this now science, and it was science fiction when the abductees said it? Abductees have been telling the truth for 50 years.